goat mouth ass up.
Oh, yes, indeed. We in here on the late night tip. Y'all gonna be watching this Saturday morning, but what up? This is the Keep It P podcast where we take news situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That is the reason why I bust down the articles the way I do. So, I used to say something like bipartisan super sane 94-1 on a crime bill targeting black people. Well, it looks like I was damn near a prophet because now they're talking about starting a third U.S. political party. So, they can't come together on nothing else. They can't come together on nothing else. They can't make no other decisions, but yet and still, when it comes to targeting your black ass, they can agree on that. Republicans and Democrats alike. Let's go ahead and get into it because it's kind of like it's one of them I told you so's. Like some people was thinking that I was saying what I was saying, just being facetious and being extra with my words, just saying a nice little funny intro phrase because it was cute. Nah, I was really kind of trying to break that down for you, right? Maybe you might want to try to take heed a little bit. But anyway, it goes on to say that Los Angeles rooters, dozens of former Republican and Democrat officials announced on Wednesday a new national political third party to appeal to millions of voters they say are dismayed and that they want to see America's dysfunction and two-party systems go away. So basically, the only thing that I can think about out of both of the parties that so-called America could want to happen faster is get them niggas quicker. Democrats ain't doing it fast enough. Republicans ain't in office or got the majority enough to do it. We need a third party to specifically go after them niggas. If y'all don't believe me, just read. Watch the covert words that they say. It's going to say the new party called Forward, but move forward past that little time of the Negroes. Remember that little time when the Negroes were asking for all of their little tangibles? Remember that? We sure took care of that by wiping them out. Remember that little time when we were, worried about those pesky little Negroes? Y'all better listen, man. See, the thing about, this information and other new black media that's out there is the people that watch these programs like y'all, my stomp downs, y'all know what's up. We need to get it to the people that don't know what's up, the Pookies and Ray Rays and Shanays. It's a double-edged sword at the same time too. But it says the new part called Forward, and whose creation was first reported by Reuters, will initially be co-chaired by former Democrat presidential candidate Andrew Yang, knew he was funny, and Christine Todd Whitman, a former Republican governor for New Jersey. New Jersey is one of the most racist places up north. They hope the party will become a viable alternative to the Republican and Democrat parties that dominate U.S. politics, founding members told Reuters. I don't know why I can't say Reuters. The party leaders will hold a series of events in 24 cities this autumn to roll out its platform and attract support. They will host an official launch by Houston on September 24th and a party's official national convention in the major U.S. city next summer. The new party is formed by the merge of three political groups that have merged in recent years as a reaction to America's increasingly polarized and gridlocked political system. The leaders cite that the Gallup polls last year showed record 3/3 of Americans believe third party is needed. The merge involves the Renewed America movement, formed in 2021 by dozens of former Republican administrators of Ronald Reagan, George Bush, George Sr., and Donald Trump. The Forward Party, founded by Andrew Young, who left the Democratic Party in 2021 and became an independent, and the Serve America movement as a Democratic, Republican, and Independent, whose executive director is a former Republican Congressman, David Jolly. It says the two pillars of the new party platform are to reinvigorate fair and flourishing economy and give Americans more choices in elections and more confidence in government that works and more say in our future. Whose future? Listen to the words, our future. When I say they, both bipartisan coming against you, they sure can agree that both Democrats and Republicans need to come together against this unseen force, yo black ass, come together for the future, forward. Historically, third parties have failed to thrive in America's two-party system. Occasionally, they send an impact at a presidential election. Analogists say that the Green Party, Ralph Nader, siphoned off enough votes from the Democratic presidential candidate Al Gore in 2020 to help Republican George W. Bush win in the White House. I think that was a little BS, but whatever. And there was a controversy around that. Whatever. It's unclear on how the new Forward Party might impact either party's electoral prospects in such a deeply polarized country. Why do they say keep saying deeply polarized country? You want to know why they keep saying deeply polarized? It's polarized because they shocked and stunned that black people was getting on code and demanding something for their vote and demanding tangibles because they are blatantly giving us their ass to kiss. And finally, we starting to step up and see what's popping. It says political analysts are skeptical and that it can succeed. Public reaction to Twitter was swift. Many Democrats on social media platform expressed fear that the new party will siphon off more votes away from the Democrats rather than Republicans and in helping Republicans close races. I say that in that I see them being very by what you call lying by omission. They're gonna blame it on this new third party coming out the blue, swaying people's votes in their whoop. Obviously, they have a money train behind them, but they're not. They're neglecting the fact that their own policies and procedures are deterring their so-called voter base, which is the black vote, because they ain't Nathan or a half for them. And now we can literally name every group in America that has specifically gotten something for themselves specifically, and it has not happened for their most strongest voter base. We even seen a clip on Tariq's program the other night. If y'all don't know who Tariq Nasheed is, you need to go tap in. Seen a clip on Tariq's program the other day where the American Cholo, some little whack garbage ass podcast, was talking about they would protest if black people was getting reparations because Indians and Mexicans should get theirs first, while simultaneously saying that no specific group should get anything, contradicting themselves in the same sentence. Shout out Tory and Rain because he pointed that out. But what I'm saying is, man, this is also a dog whistle probably for this third party too. So let me skip down a few because there's a bunch of splaining ass paragraphs in this. But they always want you to leave or know a few things. So it says Stu Ruthberg, a veteran nonpartisan political analyst, said that it was easy to talk about establishing a third party, but most impossible to do so. The two major political parties start out of a huge advantages, including 50 state parties built over decades, he said. Rothenberg pointed out that the third party presidential candidate like John Anderson in 1980 and Ross Perot in 1992 and 1996 flamed out, failing to build a true third party that became a factor in national politics. So this article is designed to serve two purposes. One, they know that it's been floating around that, the sentiment of some black people is that why don't we start our own political party, and also to I would say to persuade someone into not abandoning either the two major parties, as in going to a third party is in vain and ain't really going to do nothing. So it's a discouraging article, but it is pretty telling. And what I saw in it, and that's the reason why I want to bring the story to y'all, is that they don't have a problem coming together when it's feel like it's something to target you. Because and Republicans and Democrats coming together, who is their common enemy? Let's just think about this logically here. Who is their common enemy? Who is it that the Democrats try so hard and so hard to covertly trick and fool? And who is it that the Republicans blatantly flat out ignore? You see? It's pretty simple. Hope y'all thinking on this Saturday. I just want to tap in and give y'all a little knowledge. Also, I want y'all to get a little message from Kendra. She was supposed to do this video today, but she's like, I can't make it, Jake. I was like, of course I got it. No problem. They ain't seen me in a while. But check this out real quick.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-Black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message, I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say that.